Welcome to another episode of the Shop Walk here at Iconic Motorbikes. It is Tuesday, October 15th. Ollie and myself are a little tired, or maybe he's more of a man than I am. I am tired because we just came back from a weekend of racing at ARMA, and I'll talk more about that when I'm in his bay. But I want to start here with Steve, the professor.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. I gotta say, we've had so many comments from people on YouTube just being like, oh my God, I wish Steve worked at my shop. I wish Steve was my technician, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well.
Well, no, you can't have him.
No, I'm going to stay here.
Yeah. We love you, man. Steve is working on a very interesting bike. This is a Yamaha YSR50, which was, for lack of a better term, turned into a police bike. Obviously, it's not catching anyone, but it is a great visual gag. But it did need a lot of work when we got it. And we ended up repainting it thanks to Brian Mariani at BKM Creations. Yep. We repainted it to be more of like a chip style cruiser. So obviously you can't see that yet, but we will show that to you when it's ready. Steve, there is a lot that has to happen before the bodywork can go on. What are you doing to it, my friend?
Right now I'm just taking off one piece at a time, refinishing them, and making it as clean as I can.
There you go. Actually, if we go up here, you can see some of the stuff that Steve got a head start on. Brackets like this, he's cleaning them up, repainting them. Did you already install the other part you showed me, or where is the, oh, there we go.
No,
all right.
Just repainted.
Yeah, the calipers there.
Rebuilding it right now, and like the bracketry and everything has all been redone, so cleaned up all the hardware, polished the lever, stuff like that, just trying to make it look good.
There you go.
We've already repainted and bead blasted the rotors, wheels, all that stuff's redone, new tires, redid the forks last Saturday.
Oh yeah. See, this is when I leave for a few days and all kinds of cool stuff is happening. So thank you, Steve. Very excited to see when that's done. And we're gonna do a little bit of a small bike ride to the rock store when that's done. So I think Adam's probably gonna ride that. I'm gonna take my, my girlfriend's Honda Monkey out. Hopefully Daniel will join us on one of his little bikes. Not to put you on the spot, but well, he's got a bunch of those.
As he's standing on the spot.
Yeah, exactly, right? But we'll see. And hopefully, we'll put advance notice of that on social media. And hopefully those of you that are local can join us and we'll goof around with some small bikes for a morning. Over here in Ollie's Bay, we've got this beautiful Bimota YB11. The Superleggera, Italian of course for super light. Ducati used that model name on several bikes as well. This is a low mileage bike. It's only got 2,005 miles. And when the bodywork's off, it sure looks like it. There's a little bit of stuff that Ollie had to clean, but yeah, Riff, if you could just kind of show some of the details here. This is a pretty clean low mileage example of a YB11 here. And then the bodywork is behind you, good sir. Right there, you can see there. It's a kind of in a weird way, it's kind of a Bimota trademark to have the tank, the tail, all that as one piece, which looks great. But if you're Ollie and have to deal with it, kind of a pain in the butt to deal with when you're working on it. Yeah, it's always helpful to have a second person with you when you're trying to take that whole assembly off. But yeah, very cool bike. Uses a Yamaha motor in it, and we're working with the seller to get some paperwork sorted, but you should expect to see this up on the auction site pretty soon. Thank you, Ollie. Oh, wait. I have to embarrass you for a second.
Embarrassed?
Well,
all right.
You don't like being on camera, so I feel like putting
camera?
Yeah, that is a camera. Yeah, there you go. I mentioned ARMA earlier. This weekend we were at ARMA, we were racing. This fine gentleman, it's early in life, this guy raced what, British Superbike? Sorry, not BSB,
British Super Cup, which is a
Super Cup. Thank you.
A support race to British Superbike. Yeah.
This guy used to race in England, came out here, and spent his career was supporting a lot of the names that you know racing. When he was at Graves, when he was at Yoshimura, he was crew chief for those companies. This guy, we love him here because for a lot of reasons. I don't want. If I get into this video's gonna be 40 minutes long. But the point is, it's really cool. We're really excited that this weekend he got to be the one on the bike racing, and he cleaned up. He did open two-stroke on Saturday and Sunday, and he did Sound and Singles 3 on Saturday and Sunday. In those 4 races, he got 1 third place, he got 2 second places, and then he won open two-stroke on his TZ250. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You made us very proud.
Thank you.
So
Very happy.
Props to Ollie there. Adam was joking that he's not going to work here anymore because he's going to become a professional racer and ditch us. I hope that's not the case, but very, very proud of him. So good man there. Yanni?
Sir,
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you, my friend. Yanni's doing carbs right now. FCR41 flat slides, actually. Can you show Riff real quick? There you go. These are big effing carbs on this thing. This thing being this MotoGozi Custom built by, oh God, I apologize. Santiago either Choppers or Santiago Cycles. So I do apologize for that, for not remembering it off the top of my head. Oh wait, here we go. It's on the Triple Tree, Santiago Chopper. I think they're out in Florida, but they built this very cool custom, basically a MotoGozi Le Mans. And yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff about it. The current owner bought it, but he's selling a few bikes with us. And so this is gonna go up on the auction site fairly soon when Yanni finally gets it running. Excuse me. But yeah, just cool. I mean, look at this bodywork. There's some cool stuff here. We were kind of making a reference earlier to the upside down tank protector. That'll come off. But I mean, you can see the switches here, power on, engine start, lots of nice little touches. And again, the bodywork is just a really, really great touch. Love that monoshock design there. So a cool MotoGozi Custom, you don't see enough of those. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess, you know what? I shouldn't have skipped this. BMW F800 ST, the sport touring bike. It's a parallel twin motor belt drive. These weren't as commercially successful as the R bikes, the boxer motor, but you know, it's still a very, very pleasant bike. Can I turn this on just to see what the mileage is real quick? Nope, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. 33,000 miles, just nothing for these bikes. But yeah, the owner of this is having us do some work to it. I can see some brake pads there. I'm sure there's a bunch of other things. These bags, little, unless you're a BMW dude, might not be obvious. These actually are built to expand. And so one of the settings with the key, this is the normal one when you're in the city or whatever you want to call it for better lane splitting. And then it actually ends up expanding another about 2 inches or so, kind of like that, when you want to, when you're doing your touring stuff. So great little mid-sized touring platform, that bike, especially with the belt drive. As we move our way over here to Angel, what's up, buddy? All right, we got 3 bikes here that we want to talk about with Mr. Kawasaki. But we got 2 Ducatis and a BMW. Over here, we've got a customer bike that's, I'm gonna walk over here because I've got the mic, so I want people to hear you as well. Yeah. But here, let's trade spots for a second. Okay, so we got this Ducati here. What are you doing to it?
Yeah, so we're doing a dismal service on this. We're gonna do a valve lash, the belt, all fluids, and also do a safety inspection for the customer. Yeah, and it's a running bike, so they ride it. So we're just gonna get it running.
That's what we like to hear. That's
yeah.
cool. You got the Termi pipe here.
Yeah, and some carbon pieces. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's going on the left side here, my friend?
Yeah. So this is A51 Ducati that I'm also working on. I just had like a little bit of issues with some electrical stuff. Nothing major, just like the tail lights and the brake lights. But we got that sorted out already. And we're also had a little leak coming from the fuel system, so that's why the tank is off. So we're doing an inspection on that, and then just getting the bike running. Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that a Ducati would have an electrical issue. How improbable is that?
Yeah, no.
I say that because my Bimota, which is on that bay over there, currently has an electrical issue that I need Daniel to help me with.
This is only because somebody did some wiring and it wasn't that great.
Oh, fair enough. It happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, I fixed their wiring now.
The older the bike, the more people work on it and sometimes, unfortunately, ruin it.
Yeah, they do.
Couple things I want to add to this. So this is not just an A51. This is an A51 SP3. It's number 403 of that run. SP stands for Sports Production. Ducati made something like 6 or 7 of the SP bikes over the years. This one's got some cool. Do you have the tail section for this, my friend? Is it upstairs?
No, I have it right.
This one's got some aftermarket. Like normally, that you got the turn signals up here, but this is like, some of the bodywork has been replaced. And what Angel's about to grab is it's got this really cool carbon fiber tail section on this one. We sold it on our auction site our friends over at Solo Moto in Connecticut.
It's hard to pick it up with one
Right,
hand,
yeah, but this is light.
It's pretty light. Yeah.
And so it's kind of, this is something that Ducati ended up doing with, say, the 996R, where it was full carbon fiber bodywork, and then they would, on the 996 on the front, like on the side fairings, they would just expose the 996 in carbon fiber, and it just looked so cool. So same thing here. Whoever did this, the way they simulated the number plate or number panel was by exposing the carbon fiber. I mean, Angel's a strong guy, but
yeah,
that's super light. That's really cool.
Usually it is pretty heavy.
So that's a cool little touch with that bike. Like I said, you know, this sold a Solo Moto, our friends over in Connecticut. We actually did a YouTube video when I was out in Iconic East. I just stopped by there, visited them, showed off the shop a little bit. So this is one of the bikes that they sold, and we're just getting a couple of things done before it goes to the new owner. So, thank you, Angel.
Yep.
Here is a BMW M1000 RR, and the person who rides it likes to go fast. I think the best evidence of that is his keychain tag right there. But did you die? Hopefully not. But yeah, the M1000 RR, a heck of a bike from BMW. Angel today worked on the tail section, replaced some panels here. But this gentleman is actually going to have us do, I think he saw a YouTube video from Moto Million, I believe, and they had this really cool Brembo upgrade package for the front wheels, for the front calipers, that kind of thing. So, I mean, he's ordering, I want to say something like $5,000 in parts, which is the kit that they sell, and a few other things. And as if this bike wasn't crazy enough, he's going to have us, and by us, I mean Angel, do some cool stuff to it. So there you go. Thank you. These bikes are crazy. I think they look like catfishes. We just did this S1000. We did a double R Fest with Nate Kern at Barber yesterday, and so we saw a whole bunch of these. Saw a whole bunch of S1000 RRs, and actually, I want to end with a different bike, but I do want to show these off. These are the Rizoma Stealth mirrors. They kind of look, I mean, not kind of, they look like wings, but when you actually need them to be mirrors, you rotate them to whatever angle you need, and there you go. You've got your mirrors. Adam, so cops don't mess with you. There you go. But yeah, Adam had those on his Panigale V4. Oh God, was it an R? Or I think he had a V4 SP. That's what Adam was riding for a while. So he had those same mirrors on it. Cool, cool little aftermarket thing. And then I guess I'll just end here with two Italian bikes. One is my personal Bimota. I've mentioned this in a previous shop walk. I've been gone at Barber for about a week now, so I haven't had a chance to really look at this. But Daniel, our shop manager, is helping me out because I'm having a little bit of an electrical issue. Like right after I hit 15,000 miles, the bike conked out on my, thankfully only a block away from home, so I can push it back to my garage. But I'm hoping to get this back on the road soon, and I'm planning on doing a YouTube video really getting into the details of this, because we always get requests for people. They're like, how do you do the belts? How do you change tires? How do you work on it? So I'm gonna, assuming I have time, I'm hoping to show you more about Daniel working on that. Last thing here, not another Ducati, but rather another Italian. This is a cool Ducati 999, the base model, the Biposto. But Riff, if you don't mind getting in here, Angel did an amazing job cleaning this. This is a super low mile bike, less than 1,000 miles. And it's going to be going up on our auction site soon. The seller's having us do a couple of things. Angel's already done the belt, done the core of the service, your belts, your fluids, that kind of thing. We may have him replace the master cylinder covers, but other than that, I mean, it's one of the prettiest, just nicest cosmetically 999s we've seen in a long time. And when it goes up on our auction site in the next week or two, it'll go up with no reserve. So maybe it'll end up in your garage, we'll see. Thanks for watching as always. I think this is probably a little bit longer than I usually do, but it's because I've been gone for a few days. So I appreciate your patience. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you for your support, and thanks for watching.